Hey guys, Tristan here, and we are back again for Raven's level 5 upgrade. This time around, we are going to be doing the RPM rear shock tower. As you guys know, we did the front one in the last video, so this time we're going to finish off the pair by doing the rear. Inside the packaging, you're going to find our new shock tower, along with some RPM stickers, and the name of the person that packaged it. I'm going to start by disconnecting the motor from the ESC, feeding the wires on through, and then unscrewing the 4 screws that hold the body mounts in place. With the body mounts out of the way, we can easily get to the screws that hold the shock tower to the chassis. On this side, facing the transmission, there's going to be 2 screws at the bottom, and the same goes for this side, which it's facing the chassis. There's going to be 2 screws down there. If you're having trouble getting to this screw right here, you can easily move the waterproof receiver box out of the way by unscrewing this 1 screw here. Now that we have the 4 screws removed, the shock tower should come right on up. Now all we need to do is to remove the 2 screws that hold the camber links in place, and then remove the 2 screws that hold the shocks to the top of the shock tower. Now that we have everything removed, the shock tower should be free from the chassis. Now we can take our new one, which we're going to compare real quick from our new to our old. So, obviously the first thing I can see is that they've definitely transitioned that curving thing that they've done in the front to the rear, going up to the shocks. As you guys can see, it really doesn't have that on the stock ones. They've definitely thickened the walls a little bit, not by much, but they have thickened them, and also reworked the supports in the plastic as well. You can see just it overall looks a lot nicer and looks like it's going to support a lot more. Other than that, they've generally haven't done too much else. They've beefed up some areas, like they've transitioned more plastic to go up to the holes for the shocks. Other than that, there's really not much key differences I noticed in design, except for like right here where they have the grooves go into the plastic so that you don't rub screws against the actual plastic of the shock tower, whereas on the standard it's not like that, which just helps you from getting stuff like this where your screws coming down into the plastic. But other than that, guys, yes, it is made from RPM's nylon plastic, so it's much more durable and flexible. I mean, this is really, I fear breaking this by doing that, so highly recommend not doing that. But yeah, now we just gotta reinstall it to the RC, starting with the camber links, which should be held on with 2 screws, 1 each, in the top hole of the bottom uprights. Now I'm going to take the 1 shoulder screw that holds the top of the shock to the shock tower. Now that we have the camber links and the shocks in place, we can push the shock tower down onto the chassis and screw in the 4 screws that hold it on. All that's left to do is to take our rear body mount, slide it right on over the shock tower, and screw in the 4 screws that hold it on. After that, we are done with this upgrade. Here is before, and here is after, guys. Check it out. I gotta say, it is looking good. Now, we all know RPM and their flexible, durable nylons, which definitely help with this lasting a lot longer, but it looks so good. I really do like the aesthetics of the RPM parts. They, for the most part, do seem like they look a lot better than the stock Traxxas parts on so many levels. So I'm very pleased with how this turned out. So yeah, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.